Hey there! Welcome to Crash Course Ethics. Today, we're diving into a real-world ethical dilemma that's close to home: women at work. From the boredom to the construction site, women are working hard, but they're not always treated equally. Pay gaps, promotions, parental leave, there's a lot to unpack. So let's gear up and examine this issue through the lens of ethical theories from our entire course, from prelim to finals.
Meet Anna and John. Same job, same performance. But guess what? John gets the promotion. Anna, she's told she needs more experience. This isn't just unfair, it's an ethical dilemma. So, what do our ethical theories say?
Ethical egoism. What's best for me? According to this theory, each person should act on their own self-interest. So, if the company promotes John because it benefits the bottom line or aligns with leadership, personal goals, egoism might say, that's okay, but wait, does that mean Anna's interests don't matter? Ethical egoism isn't big on fairness. It's more about who benefits the most.
If promoting John creates more productivity or harmony, a utilitarian might say it's justified. But if systematic inequality causes long-term harm to half the workforce, and if that harm could outweigh the short-term gain, so utilitarianism says, think bigger, promote whoever benefits the most people in the long run.
Kantian ethics says people must be treated as ends. That means denying Anna a promotion because she's a woman. That violates the universal moral law. It's unjust for you.
Kant would demand, act only according to that maxim you would want as universal law. So, would you want everyone to be judged by gender? No. Then, don't do it.
What would a virtuous person do? Fairness, courage, and integrity are virtues. A just manager will promote Anna if she's qualified. So, virtue ethics focuses on building a moral workplace culture, not just checking boxes.
This theory says ethics isn't just about rules or numbers. It is also about relationship, power, and empathy. Feminist ethics challenges the systems that normalize inequality and asks us to center lived experiences. Anna's stories matters. The workplace structures needs change.
Under this theory, people agree to moral and political rules for mutual benefit. But if the contract is skewed, if women don't get equal pay or chances, it's broken. To be just, the workplace must offer equal opportunity at all.
The ethics of care is a moral theory that emphasizes the importance of empathy, compassion, and relationships in ethical decision making. It focuses on caring for others, especially in situations of dependency and vulnerability, and also values emotional connection over abstract principles or universal rules. Originating from feminist thought, particularly the work of Carol Gilligan and Nell Nothings, it challenges traditional ethics that prioritize justice and impartiality, arguing instead that morality is rooted in the context of human relationships and the responsibility we have to those we care about.
Thanks for watching. Now, go out there and build a workplace that works for everyone. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and treat people ethically.